Good morning students. In the last video we have learnt about this map and I have told you till question number 6 and next I have said you that you find the answers from question number 7 to 12. I hope you have done it. I will let you know the answers by the end of the chapter. Now first, do you know Mumbai is the capital of Maharashtra state, Nagpur is the second capital. Now what is the capital of Maharashtra state? Mumbai. It is the capital of Maharashtra state and Nagpur is the second capital. According to its physical features, Maharashtra is divided into 3 regions. Now here according to physical features, Maharashtra is divided into 3 regions. Which are these? First one, coastal region, mountainous region and plateau region. The Godavari river is the longest river in Maharashtra. Which is the longest river? Godavari. It is the longest river in Maharashtra. Fourth one, the Satpura mountain is in the northern part of Maharashtra. The highest peak in the Satpura mountain is Astamba. Okay, it is the highest mountain and the highest peak in the Satpura mountain is Astamba. The Sahyadri mountains are also called the Western Ghats. Now Sahyadri mountains are also called as Western Ghats. Kalsubai in this mountain is the highest peak in Maharashtra. Kalsubai is the highest peak in Maharashtra. The Arabian Sea is to the west of the state. Now Arabian Sea is situated to the west side of the state. Now can you tell? Regions of high, moderate and low rainfall are shown on the map given here. So this is the map. Again we have to study the map. Rainfall has an effect. See, as you can see, region with heavy rainfall. This is the index. Now wherever you see this dark blue color, this is the region where it is there the heavy rainfall. Okay, means there is the high rainfall. Second, see this is light color, means this color. Region with moderate means there is medium rainfall, and this is the area where there is the low rainfall, means this is the region where there is low rainfall. Rainfall has an effect on agriculture. Now wherever there is a highest rainfall or low rainfall or moderate rainfall, it depends, the agriculture in that area depends upon that rainfall. A table is given on the next page. It shows the crops grown in regions of high, moderate and low rainfall. Carry out the following activity based on the map and the table. Now they have given us this the table. Look at the map of rainfall given on the previous page and table of crops given below. Find out which crops will grow in which region of Maharashtra. A map with an index is given below. On the map show the distribution of crops according to rainfall. Now they have given us the table. According to the table we will find which regions of rainfall and main crops, means in which region which crop grows. Now where there is high rainfall, there grows rice, means see here is the highest rainfall, so here there is the grown which crop is grown here it is rice is grown here. Next, medium, jowar, tur, soybean, and in low rainfall jowar, bajra and moth beans. So these are the crops grown according to the rainfall. Now see, this is the Maharashtra state and major crops. Here they have given us the index: rice, jawar, bajra, tur, soybean and moth. The production of crops depends on the climate. Now wherever there is the climate change, soil and availability of water, the crops grown there is also different, means the production of crops depends on the climate, soil and availability of water. Different regions of Maharashtra get different amount of rainfall. As a result, there is variety in the crops grown. Agriculture is the main occupation in Maharashtra. Which is the main occupation in Maharashtra? Agriculture. Agriculture in the state depends mostly on rainfall. Agriculture, it depends mostly on rainfall, means the amount of rain or amount of water. This is called rain fed Jirayati agriculture. In some places, water obtained through irrigation is also used. Means in some places, if there is less rainfall, there is use of irrigation through which water is used. This is also called irrigated, means Bagayati agriculture. The agriculture season that falls during the monsoon period is called the Kharif season. Means the agriculture which is done during monsoon, means during rainfall, it is called Kharif season, and the one that falls during winter is called the Rabi season. Means the agriculture which is done during winter season, it is called Rabi season. So now we will see the next. Study the map and complete the given activities. Now this you can do at home. I will just read out the questions. You observe the map and you can observe the fruits and cash crops. You see what are the questions given and you yourself see the answers. Now see, underline the names of districts which grows grapes. Now you have to underline the districts which grows grapes. Now you just have to see the index and you have to check out in the map. In the map you have to check out where is grapes. See, this is the symbol of grapes. So here they have given the symbol of grapes. See, this is the symbol of grapes. You just have to find out the districts which grow map and you have to underline. Means see, now here there is grapes symbol, which is this district Sangli. So you have to just underline that region. Circle the names of cotton growing districts. Now you have to see cotton. See, here is the symbol of cotton. See, here you can see there are the districts which are growing cottons. You have to circle the names. Circle the symbols of the crops grown in Thane and write their names in your notebook. Now you have to circle the symbol of crops grown in Thane. You have to see the Thane district and you have to write the names in your notebook. In which district is coconut an important crop? Write the names in your notebook. Now you have to see coconut. See, this is the coconut tree symbol they have given here. You have to find the coconut tree symbol and you have to write the districts. Find the districts which grow in the orange crop. Color them using a different color. Now you have to find the districts which grow the orange crop. Orange crop means, see here, it is given orange crop. You have to color them using the different colors. All the crops shown above are based on irrigation. Their distribution is influenced by climate and soil. They are also known as commercial or cash crops. Chemical fertilizers and pesticides are used for these crops. Means these irrigation depends upon the climate and soil. They are also known as commercial or cash crops. See, cash crops. These are the cash crops. Chemical fertilizers means to grow these crops we use chemical fertilizers or pesticides. Now, the use of chemical pesticides and fertilizers to increase the yield. Means why do we use chemical pesticides and fertilizers? To increase the yield of crops and yield of crops has risen. However, this results in greater soil pollution. We should use chemical fertilizers sparingly. Organic fertilizers should be used more. In this way, we will be able to prevent harm to the environment. So they are saying that instead of using chemical pesticides, we should use organic fertilizers, because in this way we will be able to prevent the harm to the environment. Now next, this is try this. So visit a farm, make a list of various crops grown there in different seasons. Now you can visit a farm. If you go to village, you can do this activity. You can visit a farm, make a list of various crops grown there in different seasons. Discuss with the farmers the various means of irrigation available on the farm. Find out which factors affect farming. You will realize that several different crops are grown in one field. Availability of water is essential for farming. Now use your brain power. The administrative divisions of a state are given below. These are the administrative divisions. Observe them and color these regions in different colors in the map given. Now they have given this administrative divisions. You have to observe them and you have to see them in which region are they, and you have to color them accordingly, color the map accordingly. So this is the small activity, it is just an observation. Language and dialects. Maharashtra state was formed on 1st May 1960. When was Maharashtra state formed? It was formed on 1st May 1960. States in India have been formed on the basis of language. Now in India, states have been formed on the basis of language. Marathi is the state language of Maharashtra. Which is the state language? Marathi. It is the main language of Maharashtra. In Maharashtra, there is similarity as well as diversity in languages. Means in Maharashtra, there is similarity, means same, as well as diversity, means different languages spoken in Maharashtra. The pronunciation of Marathi varies in different regions. Means the pronunciation of Marathi language is different in different regions. We see a variety in dialects that are spoken. We should welcome the diversity. Now see, these are the regions and these are some dialects. Means in Konkan, which language? Kokni and Malwani. These languages are spoken. In Vidarbha, Vidarbhi. Khandesh, Ahirani or Khandeshi. Gormati, Kolami, Korku, etc. are the traditional dialects of Adivasi tribes in Maharashtra. Means Adivasi people speak these languages. Now, can you tell? We find variety in the festivals of our state. According to different traditions, everyone celebrates Diwali, Dasara, Christmas, Eid, etc. In the Konkan region, festivals such as Narali Purnima, Holi and the Ganesh festival are mainly celebrated. In the Plateau region, people celebrate festivals such as Dasara, Diwali and Bailpoda on a big scale. We celebrate our national festivals 15th August and 26th January all over the country with great enthusiasm. Means we find variety of festivals in our state. Which are the festivals? Diwali, Dasara, Christmas, Eid. These are the various festivals. In Konkan side, Narali Purnima, Holi, Ganesh festival is celebrated mainly. But all over national festival is 15th August and 26th January. So here we end with our chapter. What are the points we learnt in this chapter? The physical setup of our state, variety in crops according to climate, soil and availability of water, the state language Marathi and its different dialects, variety in celebrations and festivals. Thank you.